What's up, good people and Eagle fans? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope everybody's having a great day. It is Thirsty Thursday, and I hope all your Thirsty Thursday dreams come true. I was actually coming down here. I got my daughters here. Yesterday was her birthday, and we're actually celebrating it today. And so we're going to be playing some card games and things like that, and got some Chinese food and stuff. But I wanted to come down here, and actually I was going to do a different video because it's Cowboys on Cowboys crime, and I'll come back and take care of this later. It's just that it literally, it bothers me. It bothers me because I'll go into it later. I don't feel like going into it right now, but it's, you'll see it. Maybe I'll do it for my fireside chat, because it's sad that we have so many Cowboy fans that are going after each other for the wrong reasons. We're putting our anger and our frustrations against the wrong people that have no power in it or anything. They can't do anything about it. The people that the problem lies with seem to be getting off without any ramifications, and I guess that's exactly what they want. But I saw something here that actually made me feel better, because I pointed out a couple of things to you guys in my observations. And again, I want you to understand here, it doesn't matter if you listen to me or Law or Vosh Lombardi or My Cowboys Family or CFO Sports or, DMV or Game Time Brian or Primetime Phil or, so many incredible YouTube channels out there. The observations and things are basically, we're all seeing the same kind of data, and we're all coming up with our own conclusions by whatever means necessary, or some people just talk out of the side of their ass. I try and look at things scientifically or by the numbers to come up with a conclusion, okay? Or look at historical data. That's what I try and do, at least with my channel and stuff. But from my own observations of things, to me, I have said Micah Parsons seems like a different person right now than he was 6 months ago. That I think that this season and losing that game when they weren't expecting to lose to Green Bay, and the ramifications and all of the blowback that he's getting, even from his own teammates, Malik Hooker, has forced him to look inside himself to become a better leader. And I saw this. I watched about the first 30 seconds of it, and I said, this is what I'm going to talk about right now, because I can hear it when he speaks about this. So that's the first observation that I made, is when you understand in football, you can be a great player. Dan Marino was one of the very best quarterbacks in football, but he wasn't enough to win the Super Bowl. So I guess you guys would say, he's a loser and he's a bum, even though he's got more records than probably almost anybody. But Mozzie Smith, I have been on the bandwagon, and now I'm getting shit because, all you do is talk about Mozzie Smith. Oh, he's a bum. Mozzie pad, this, that, and the other. It's like, okay, all right, I hear you all talking. And I have said Mozzie Smith, to me, has the right attitude and is putting in the work to be a much better player. How good, I don't know. But I know his body is right now. I know his attitude is fantastic, and that the coaching he's getting good, so I can't see anywhere to go but up. But what Micah Parsons realizes is, I can only go so far by myself. If we are going to achieve anything, we have to achieve. It's going to take all of us together. And listen to this from Micah.
To practice taking Mozzie under your wing, running with him, talking to him. Just talk about that and how important that is.
For me, I just felt like I think this is the year I can really step up and be the leader. I think I'm the youngest dude with kind of most experience with Mozzie. I mean, not Mozzie, Osa. But, I think I got the crown, and I need to, build up my guys around me and making sure we're all ready, because at the end of the day, I realized, you know, I'm only as good as the worst person or how, you know, the same.
I'm going to pause there for a second. I'm going to tell you something that I learned as a kid. I was a Boy Scout. I didn't buckle down enough to take care of the paperwork to go ahead and get my Eagle, but I'm a Life Scout. But I remember one of our scoutmasters who called up a scout. He had some rope. And he said, tie a knot. Okay? He called up another scout, had him come in, took the rope that the first scout tied a knot to, and said, tie a knot on this one. So he tied the knot, tied those together. Then he got another scout. You know, got like 5 scouts out there tying knots on this rope to make a longer rope. And what he said was, this rope is only as good as the weakest knot. You can have a perfect knot over here. You can have a perfect knot over here. But if this knot doesn't hold, that shit's coming apart. Go on, Micah.
You're only as good as the worst person in the team. And Mozzie's not even the worst person in the team. The growth he's made. And the thing is, he wants to get better. He's like, you going to be on me today? I was like, hell yeah, I'm going to be on you, bro, because I need you, bro. Like, we need each other. We want to win this championship. And that's what it takes, man. It's not just me that's helping him get better. He wants to get better. He wants to be in better shape. He doesn't want to let anyone down. That's the type of person he is. The person of Mozzie is what I care about. And that's a, you know, unteachable characteristic. A lot of people are like, man, I'm not running. I just continue to get better in my own way. But Mozzie, man, he's just so engaged. He's so active and getting better, man. And I couldn't be more proud of him. Even when he don't like it, he be like, you got me, bro. And I make fun of his breathing because I'm trying to teach him how to control his breathing. You know, you got to learn how to control your breathing so you're not letting so much air out. And he's just constantly just learning little ways to keep getting better. So I just think that's just something I said, man, you know, if we lose, you know, I just don't want it to be like, you know, I didn't do everything I could to make everyone else around me. And I think last year I didn't check that box, and that's something that I was like, man, I want everyone on the same level. So that's why you constantly see me running the middle practice. I want to make sure I can't preach something and not do it, man. They got to see me doing it. They got to see me. If I'm not doing this, I'm going to be running because I need to be in the best shape for them. They need to be in the best shape for me. So it's just I'm just trying to show so much positive leadership so these guys are like, man, if Mike is doing it, man, I got to do it or I ain't going to say nothing about it. So I just want to check all the boxes. So when playoffs and season come around, everyone's just locked in. We're all on the same page, and it's going to be like breath of fresh air.
Mm-hmm. That is exactly what you want to hear from one of your best players. Now, he realizes it's not just about me, it's about the team. It's about the team. And that he is going about business to make everybody else around them better. And see, y'all go through and say, this guy's selfish. This guy's a bum. Just like Jesse Holly was saying, well, he's selfish because, you know, he only wants to play edge rusher. He's not taking the time to learn 2 positions. It's like, bro, you couldn't play 1 position to stay in the NFL. Now, you telling me that he's supposed to be elite in 2? Is that where we really are? But this guy recognizes that I've got to be the best player I can. I got to lead by example. I got to help my teammates to be the best that they can be. And to hear what he is saying about Mozzie Smith, because a lot of y'all, you know, you don't want to hear that. All you want to do is you just want to trash the players. You want to blame all the players and stuff. And this is what pisses me the hell off is listening to everybody say, well, these guys ain't won shit. When you got an owner that actually has players that can play lights out, and instead of saying, let's do what the Eagles just did and said, you know what? We could use another good third receiver, number 3 receiver. Let's make a move to get that guy in here. When they didn't have receivers and stuff because they sucked ass at drafting guys, they went out and said, let's trade for A.J. Brown. When they screwed up and got Carson Wentz, they ended up taking that frown and turning it upside down by literally having highway robbery by trading him to the Colts and getting some picks for him. And you can best believe if Jalen Hurts is ass this year and doesn't look like the guy, they'll find a way to get rid of him and find somebody else. They are constantly trying, even though they're not always successful, they're constantly trying to do the right thing to get better. They go through and they pay their guys and they make the deals to our cap not cap prohibitive, that they're cap friendly so they can do other things. And we sit around and we wait and we wait and we wait and we screw the pooch and we try nickel and dime the player and everything else. And then we get the owners, well, yeah, we want to pay them, but, they're greedy. Oh, my God. And that's what drives you crazy. So thank you, Micah Parsons, for giving me a breath of fresh air here and at least letting me know you guys are all in, even if the ownership isn't. Appreciate y'all. Peace.